Now, listen, you guys, out of all the roads in this entire world, it seems like Paprika Spice has decided to choose the one that leads to self destruction and, of course, depression. All right. Now, we're also going to be talking about lottery ticket and her BBL, as well as Miss Red feeling like, well, people are copying her. Chishan Rog finally got sentenced, okay? And these are some of the things that we are going to be discussing in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. Now, months and months and months of Barbz pandering, Nicki Minaj pandering, it seems like Paprika Spice has finally realized that Nicki Minaj and the Barbz have moved on from her, okay? And so now she has one strategy left, which is the one that she decided to basically execute in this moment, okay? Just a little background story for those of you who may not know what exactly is happening. Since the release of those chats of those delusional text messages that Paprika Spice sent to her friend, talking about how she is bringing Nicki Minaj opportunities, she has been flopping, okay? Since those texts, her life, her music career has not been the same, and she has tried several times to get back into, Nicki Minaj and the Barbz, right side, but trust me, they have been ignoring her. And as we speak right now, you guys, the Spotify monthly listenership has drastically dropped, okay? It is actually being reported that right now, Lottery Ticket, who she used to call a flop, is out there having more Spotify monthly listeners than her, okay? Lottery is clocking around 18 million, and she is below 16 million monthly listeners, okay? This is how bad it has gotten, okay? It has gotten to the point where Lottery, being the flop that she is even flopping better than her, okay? Her flop levels are even better than her. That's how bad it is, okay? And so after she did that entire Pink Friday Girls or Girls Just Wanna Have Fun little thing, it seems like she decided to preview a snippet. And the snippet, you guys, is very Nicki Minaj coded. And at this point, it's the shamelessness for me, okay? I do understand her trying to try a different sound, because the last drill thing that she did on Sean Paul's song, that's a criminal offense, okay? That flow when she was shouting on a classic Sean Paul song, that was very disrespectful. That was a criminal offense. That should be getting a sentence, okay, in place of Chishan Rock, because that was a mess, okay? So I understand that she had to look for a different flow, but this just is not it, okay? You don't go and rip off somebody's exact flow, okay? Because it does sound like Nicki Minaj's flow on Shanghai as well as Chirac. It's like a blend of the two. And whoever is telling her to go down that road, they don't love her. They don't care for her mental health, okay? And if she thinks that this is going to make her pop, well, hello, have you seen what's her name? Baby Tate. Have you seen Baby Tate? Yeah, that woman is a literal replica of Nicki Minaj, okay? But do you see where that has taken her? Exactly. Nowhere. So the fact that they really do think that this could work is insane to me. All it's gonna do is to have people talk a little bit. Us bloggers are gonna discuss about it. The Barbz are gonna discuss about it for a day. And that's it. And that's not going to translate into actual sales or actual support or actual buzz, okay? Because newsflash, we all have heard what she's trying to do. We all have seen what she's trying to do. We've spoken about it right now, just from this clip. So when the actual song comes out, trust me, nothing's going to be a surprise there. We're all going to be over it. In fact, as soon as I'm done recording this video, we're going to be over it. So this strategy is not going to work for anyone, and it's very sad that this is what they've decided to do. I think after realizing that Nicki Minaj is no longer paying her any attention, they now want to poke Nicki Minaj into retaliation. I've seen Amon Wiggins saying that, oh my goodness, Nicki Minaj needs to start working. And no. What is a Paprika Spice for Nicki Minaj to be concerned about her? Do you understand what I'm saying? What's a Paprika Spice? This is exactly the attention that she's looking for. She wants to continuously poke Nicki Minaj so Nicki Minaj can retaliate and all the Nicki Minaj ops can support her, because as it stands right now, she really has no one by her corner. The Nicki ops are not supporting her because she hasn't gotten any Nicki lashings. You know, Nicki ops only start supporting you when you get Nicki lashings. And at this point, she hasn't gotten any. So the ops are not out here supporting her. So now she's Nicki lashing fishing. Okay, that's nice. Nicki lashings fishing. Yeah, she's lashing. She's fishing for Nicki Minaj lashings. Oh my goodness, what a tongue twister. But anyway, you get what I'm trying to say, okay? So now she's trying to position herself in in such a position that, well, people will look at her like Nicki Minaj's op, so that all those people who dislike Nicki Minaj can start supporting her. But I hope Nicki Minaj pays her dust, okay? I hope Nicki Minaj does not give her any attention or any clout, and that she will just go out, looking like a clown, because that's exactly what it's giving right now. She's now beginning to look like a clown. Now that she's realized that she cannot positively attach herself to Nicki Minaj, she's now trying to negatively attach herself to Nicki Minaj, which is very pathetic. And you would think that these girls actually learn, because the last girl who tried to do this, yeah, it's not looking good for her. She's running around in pigtails and ribbons right now, performing for less than 3,000, people, when she used to think that she's the popping thing in hip hop. Now, that's what you get for trying to be who you're not. And this entire Doja Cat thing is also not going to work for her, because Doja, contrary to her, Doja Cat actually has talent. And she, on the other hand, she doesn't. Okay, she really doesn't have talent. And yeah, it's sad to watch at this point. And I don't know if that's a management that's telling her to do this, but this will cost her mental health. Imagine if, like, because the Transformer, when she started running around trying to be Nicki Minaj's op and things like that, she was way older than, Ice Spice right now, okay? She was, like, of a more mature age than where Ice Spice is right now. So being in your early 20s and setting yourself up for, like, a lifetime of mental health instability just because you can pop, this is not a smart decision for her. But anyway, let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. And the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to be talking about Miss Red. Speaking about people copying others, it seems like Miss Red feels like somebody is copying something from her, and at this point it is not clear who exactly she is referring to, because she decided to take to her Instagram to say, I'm UH's blueprint and I'm getting sick of it, okay? And then she also doubled down on Twitter and said, I'm sick of it, okay? So people are now wondering, who exactly is she referring to? Some people are saying that, well, she's referring to the Transformer, because you know that the Transformer has been running around with this schoolgirl outfit lately and the glasses and things like that. And you do know that Miss Red is the one who really does glasses, and I think has a prescription glasses or something, and it's become part of her aesthetic. So people feel like she's referring to the Transformer. At this point, I don't know. I personally don't know who she's referring to. But hey, let me know in the comment section, obviously, what you think about that. And the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to be talking about lottery ticket. It seems like, well, she decided to take to her Instagram to open up about her getting a BBL and what led to that. And according to her, it's the social media pressure that got her, going under the knife at such a tender age. And she talks about how she gained a little bit of weight because she was eating out a little more, and she'd just gotten a deal and things like that. And according to her, it is the social media pressure to look perfect or to look like an ant that basically got her to do a BBL. Honestly speaking, this is a sad reality that a lot of young females are dealing with, okay? Because social media is a huge thing when it comes to body image in this day and age. And her story, honestly, is the truth for many young girls who are out there going under the knife. Now, some people obviously felt offended because they felt like, well, now she's trying to blame her BBL on the fans. And personally, personally, I don't think that it was a matter of her blaming that on her fans, but I feel like she was just speaking a truth. And sadly, that's the reality of many young girls that are growing up. And looking at her body before the BBL and after the BBL, it's sad because her body before the BBL was actually very beautiful. So yeah, I'm just gonna insert what she had to say, you guys, and let me know what you think about that.
Salty. I gained a little weight. Because I signed my deal when I was 21, when I had just turned 21. And I was just having money and like living a whole new life, eating out. I know I'm a foodie, so now I have the funds to like feed this foodie in me and stuff. So I gained a little weight. And everybody on the internet was calling me bad body and stuff. So I feel like that played a role. I started being a little insecure about my body, I guess. And, yeah, people were saying I'm built weird, but like looking back, I mean, not weird, but, it was like, oh, you built like, yo, white jeans. That was just saying some dumb shit. And I was just young and impressionable. I don't know. My body was salty. I gained a little weight.
Well, there you heard what Lottery Ticket had to say about her BBL. It's actually quite sad, okay? Now, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to be talking about the pop girlies, okay? Katy Perry. So now it is actually being announced that Katy Perry is officially going to come back. She decided to take to her platform, her Twitter platform, to announce that she's going to be dropping her comeback single, and it's going to be titled Woman's World. It will be dropping on July 11th, and the video will actually be dropping on July 12th as well. And honestly speaking, I cannot wait to see what that is going to look like, especially the video part, because one thing about Katy Perry is when it comes to videos, the girl actually does deliver, okay? So I'm pretty excited to hear what she has in store. It seems like I'm not the only person who's actually excited. So Witty also is excited. She said there's too much, okay? And put some loving heart emoji eyes kind of thing, basically in support of Katy Perry. And I'm like, yes, we love to see the girlies supporting each other like this. Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, still talking about the pop girlies, it seems like Ariana Grande is out there letting us know that, well, there is going to be a remix of The Boy Is Mine, and it is going to be featuring Brandy and Monica, okay? Such a gag, you guys. So apparently it's actually going to be out on June 21st. And the vocals, baby, I know the vocals are going to be vocaling, okay? I definitely know that, all right? Now, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, Chrisean Rock. It is being reported, you guys, that Chishan has been sentenced to 30 days in prison for that entire Tema friend, what's his name again? James. That entire situation. And this is just so sad to watch, you guys. Imagine, because now I'm not even feeling sad for her, but now I'm thinking about the child that she has. And it's really very sad, you guys, how poor decision making can actually cost, the sanity and the peace of your child and your offspring. And I have the internet to blame as well as her for this, because one thing about the internet, they will cheer you on to self-destruction. When this girl was out here acting a fool, people were applauding her. And I remember when that entire James situation happened, people were like, oh my goodness, they must have done something for her to behave that way. And I'm like, I cannot believe that she's still finding somebody else to blame for this. I really could not believe that. And she herself even went ahead to brag on the internet saying that, oh, well, if I'm wrong, why don't you press charges? And guess what? The men pressed charges. And here we are today. Here we are. And I just feel bad for the child, you guys, at this point, honestly. Imagine you assault someone and then you challenge them to pressing charges and they actually press charges. And months later, you are serving for that. And it is also being reported that's not the only case that she has. She's actually waiting another, judgment in as far as crimes are concerned. So at this point, honestly, it's very sad for the child. Yeah, the internet is not a real place, okay? Because they will cheer you on to nonsense, okay? Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. It seems like Amon Wiggins is finally speaking up after that entire situation that happened for so okay. It seems like, well, he's out there saying that, well, he has realized that, well, people are out there. Well, let me read what he had to say. He said it's always good every now and then to have a moment of chaos, because that's when you get to see the real intentions of people. When your back is perceivably against the wall, child, you get to see who has your back, who's been jealous AF, and who's obsessed and been watching your every move. These things matter, because sometimes I get comfortable in my own world and in my head, and then boom, all of this energy comes towards me, and I realized, Edge, you are really him, and the world is watching. Majority of them will wait until your hands are tied to show themselves, but when it's quiet, just know that means you're winning, and they dislike it, but they still watching. And I'm like, I'm on. It's okay to feel sentimental and things like that. But I mean, if you do something as that read, what did you expect was going to happen? Of course, it was going to get attention. Okay, so what did you think people were going to do? I mean, you actually do criticize others for a living, so of course, people are going to be also talking about you. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let me know in the comment section, obviously, what you think about that. And thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what's happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Please, if you have not subscribed, we are on 14,000 subscribers. Why don't you help me grow the family? And until my next one, see you.